1 in 4 adults will experience mental illness in their lifetime. Someone you know is suffering right now. My name is Christy Buck, and I've dedicated my life to creating support systems that erase stigma around mental illness, because too many people go it alone, and too many people lose hope. Every 11 minutes, someone dies by suicide in the United States. At the Mental Health Foundation, we provide an evidence-based program called Be Nice. We go into schools, faith communities, and places of business and show people how to recognize when others are in distress and how to guide them to the help they need. The Be Nice Action Plan creates a culture of togetherness and mutual support. People understanding that mental illness can happen to anyone and that talking about it openly could save the life of someone you love. I'd like to introduce you to my friend, Nick Pinazzo.
Reality is always different than your perception of someone's life. I tried to go to as many, school sporting events as I could. I had a great friend group, and from the outside looking in, nothing's wrong. But that's just not the case for lots of people, including myself. And the darkest moment for me was the first time that I tried to take my own life. Depression, anxiety, all of those factors, they don't discriminate. They don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, rich, poor. Don't matter if you have 1,000 friends or one. It can affect anybody at any time, and it hit me pretty hard. The first time my parents found out that I tried to take my own life was because they were starting to receive phone calls and texts from their friends or my teachers at the school after the assembly here, because that was the first time I was ever public about what I was going through. I never really disclosed to them how hard it was sometimes, and I wish that I had. I remember walking home from school that day, and I felt relieved. I felt happy that I finally got this big thing off my chest. And I walk in, and my dad was home from work, which doesn't happen, and he and my mom were sitting on the chair crying together. And that was the moment where I realized, that was when, I should have said something earlier. I should have said, this is how I'm feeling. I should have never let it get to that point. My parents were always the kind of people that asked, how can we help you? You're our son, we love you, how can we help you? But I think they didn't really realize there are other ways to help than just being there or listening. It's noticing, inviting, challenging, and empowering. And that's what Be Nice teaches. That's what NICE stands for. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to help save lives. I would not be here today if it wasn't for Christy Buck, if it wasn't for the Be Nice program, if it wasn't for people that were watching out for me. Be Nice gives you as an individual the power to impact someone's life in a positive way. And that can just be, you're there as a listening ear. You can invite them to have a conversation with you. You can encourage them to seek professional help if you think that's necessary. And it's offering a number of tools that I would have never known were available had I not been introduced to it.
As Nick shows us, those suffering cannot go it alone. Together, let's bring Be Nice to as many people as possible. Together, we can build a community educated to recognize the signs of mental illness and empowered to take action for themselves or others. School by school, business by business, state by state, we can equip people everywhere with a plan to secure resources and save lives. We ask you to join us in not only a campaign, but in a movement to deliver Be Nice across our country. Your gift will enable us to move to a new facility with room for kids and adults to experience in-person workshops and student symposiums. New cutting-edge technologies will help us to reach groups across the globe with high-quality virtual instruction. Your gift will help us access the leading educational advancements for Be Nice curriculum, and it will provide ongoing training for our program staff. And your gift will help ensure that the generations of children and adults alike will share the common language of Be Nice for decades to come. The last year alone, we have witnessed countless courageous people like Nick share their own experience of mental health challenges. Let's join those voices. Let's stand together and build networks where no one is left unheard. Join us as we transform communities and save lives with Be Nice. It's our turn together.